How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Master Beer Reviews back with yet another review. Wax top review. Oh, baby. Rub it, touch it, blow on it. Yeah. Little wax-topped Belgian dark review action in the form of Demented Brewing's... What's the name of this again? Night-Mare. I forgot for a second. Night-Mare. It is a Belgian dark aged in brandy barrels. Yeah. Super excited to give this a whirl. You see that? Yeah. 9% alcohol by volume. Middlesex, New Jersey. Listen, I've been in Middlesex, New Jersey a billion times in my life. Never did I ever think I would be drinking a beer out of that region. So, anyway. Before I even crack into this, thank you very much, Keith, for giving this up. He gave me a couple of these. This came out in the series. He gave me a couple. This is the first one I'm going to crack. So, yeah. Brandy barrel. Belgian strong dark. New Jersey. All kinds make sense. So, as far as what it says on the bottle itself, it says Demented Brewing Company, Night-Mare. Belgian dark ale, aged in brandy barrels, 9% alcohol by volume. Surgeon General warning. This is bottle 280, it looks like, or 260. Close enough. Of 1036. Bottled on November 22nd, 2016. This is only 2 weeks old. And it says here, this Belgian dark is unbelievably smooth for such a big beer. It's modest, too. Its full-bodied, malty character is well-balanced by the fruit and spices, or spicy notes typical of Belgian yeast. Look for hints of fig, raisin, plum, and even cherry in this delicious brew. So, very modest, of a beer. Listen, you're going to make a barrel-aged beer, you can't be modest. So I'm not going to sit here and act like it is what it is. Now, what I was going to do first off, I was going to cut around the edge of this and be like, okay, we'll just kind of finagle this beer out of here. But this is some pretty damn thick wax we have going on right now. So what I'm going to do, because it's thick, but it's short, is do that. See, that is, that, you know what? It's one of the few times I actually did wax right there. So, got that sucker off relatively. Look at that. When was the last time I got one of those off there like that? I don't know. Let's see. It's going to be the telltale. I want a nice hiss, but nothing too crazy. A little smaller than I want it to be, hiss-wise. Not going to lie. So, we'll see. In a barrel. Brandy barrel. Belgian. I'll give it a rough pour, see what happens. As a Belgian beer, as a Belgian dark, you want the head to be vibrant enough. But at the same time, since it's barrel-aged, you don't want it to explode. It's kind of close to that, so I'm kind of impressed so far. But it lacks a kind of creaminess to the head. I'll tell you that right now. Finger, right around khaki-colored head. Not all that creamy up top, and pretty compact bubbles in the bottom there, erotic towards the top that are receding pretty quickly. So, yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a schizophrenic kind of Belgian going on right now, to be perfectly honest with you. Color-wise, right about where I want my darks to be. Maybe a hair lighter in a perfect world than what I want it to be, but I can't even get a look through it. I don't know if it has that kind of like that dirty doo-doo water that I love in my Belgians. It's that dark, so we're going to have to just kind of go off the nose and see what she has. So, let's see what we have. Belgian dark brandy barrels. Well, I'm going to tell you right now. The plums and figs are fucking firing on all fucking directions. Huge dark fruits in this. Plummy, figgy fucking craziness. Wonderlands, should I say. And that brandy, that sweet brandy, marries perfectly with that plummy and figginess. They're both there. This is actually one of the better noses I've had from a barrel-aged Belgian in a very fucking long time. So, right off the bat, I'm kind of fucking excited. My butthole's getting a little bit tight right now. Yeah, sweet. Sweet plum, figs, caramels. Fucking that brandy is there, but it's not super boozy, but it's boozy enough to let you know it's there, and then you get a little bit of oakiness. I'm not lying. This is a fucking bonkers fucking nose. Is it going to be a bonkers beer? I don't know. It smells so mature. It smells so rounded and mature. It smells like a beer that a cellarman, because that's a word and a phrase and a thing, has been doing for a very long time. So for a brewery that I have zero experience with, that is very new, I'm kind of fucking impressed. Even if the beer doesn't blow me away, this nose is crazy bonkers. Yeah, I just want to keep smelling it. It actually, you know what it smells like? Exactly. If you take an old English old ale, like a Thomas Hardy, and married it with an old Belgian, like an old St. Bernardus 12 or West Vietland or whatever you want to call it. Like, marry those two together. It's exactly what I'm getting out of this thing. Just aged beer beautifulness. So, yeah. I talked about it enough for the most part. I'm going to talk about it some more, but I just want to drink it, so cheers. Listen, I don't even want to fucking talk right now. Demented Brewing Company. No. You're not allowed to make beers like this. So new. You're not. You're fucking not allowed to make beers like this. You need years and years and years of ups and downs and life sucking to make beers like this. So the fact that you made this beer, you can go fuck yourselves. Because this is fucking delicious. This is one of the best barrel-aged Belgian beers I've ever had. And the only reason why I'm not saying it's number one is because La Trappe Koningshoven has come out with a barrel-aged series that they do multiple times a year. They do various different barrels. They do multiple different blendings of various different barrels to the point where they almost defaultly will have a mind-boggling beer because they do batches. Like, they've been doing it for the past 6 years and they're up to batch like 30. So they're doing, you know what I mean, like whatever the fucking math is on that shit. Probably at least, like, 6 beers a year of barreling of different variants. So that's the only reason why this beer is not number one. Barreling from a Belgian standpoint is really new. I think La Trappe is the OG, as far as I know, with doing that. And that's only the past several years. And then, St. Bernardus did the barrel-aged fucking quad, and, Chimay has done their barrel-aged fucking Grand Reserve. And you've had other ones fall suit. And then you've had American ones that do barrel-aged quads. You've had, fucking... Say the breweries. Smokestack series. Who's that? Fucking... I always... Schlafly has definitely done it. Boulevard... That's what I was trying to think of. Has definitely done it. And there's smaller breweries that definitely have done it. But this... That is fucking delicious. That is so fucking good. It's not even funny. Good God. Demented. I don't even want to talk about it. So listen, I haven't actually even talked about it yet. Such rich, dark fruits from your plums, your figs, the raisins. It's getting that raisinetty level to the point where it's actually having some kind of like chocolate raisinetty kind of age to it. You're getting that brandy barrel in there, and that brandy barrel is very sweet, but not too sweet to the point where it goes over the top, and you'd be like, oh, it's overly cloying. It's perfect and balanced with the beer. The beer is there. The barrel is there. You're not getting a ton of oakiness, but you're getting enough oakiness, not in a drying way, but in just a generic kind of woody sense to let you know it's there. Yeah, no, this is... I want to choke it. It's that good. Yeah, no. This is exactly how I like beers to be. I love a new school IPA. You know? I love me a Saison. You know? I love me a Berliner Weiss. I love me a fucking Goza. I love me a sour. I do. You give it to me right, I fucking love it. But Belgians speak to me, man, on a level that fucking a lot of beers don't. Like, you know, a really well done juicy double IPA can talk to me in a way that a slutty fucking temptress talks to me. But Belgians, if they're done right and they're done correctly, they speak to the core of me, Baxter. And this sucker does that in spades. Yeah. Totally surprised. Had no idea this beer was going to be like this. And I just don't want to stop talking about it. This is going to be a long review. Way too long. But, hey, that's what happens when beers are delicious. So, yeah. Belgian Soul on lock. Plums, figs, dates. Fucking everything about it. Your dark fruits on lock. Your fucking Belgian candy sugar's perfect. Your Belgian Soul is delicious. That yeast is dry enough to where you want to drink more. The brandy barrel is represented perfectly to the point where it's so good. It's just everything about it. I should shut the fucking camera off because you don't need to know anything more. So let's cut to it. Is it one of the better Belgian beers I've had as of late, combined with one of the better barrel-aged Belgian beers I've had as of late? Yes. Hands down, without a doubt, fucking delicious. Value and availability. I have no fucking idea. It was given to me by my buddy Keith, but I don't care. People talk about bottles being expensive. If this is less than $20, you are robbing the brewery, because that's how good this fucking beer is. Let's see. Availability. No idea. Never heard of it. It was given to me, which is even more criminal because now I feel like an asshole for not knowing. And then just say if you like what, will you like this? If you like good beer. And that's all I'm going to say. Because I shouldn't have to say anything else because it's fucking delicious. If you buy this, if you drink this and you don't like it, again, taste is subjective. I get that. And there's some people who won't like it because some people don't like cucumbers pickled. But if you don't like this and you like beer and you just think it's badly made, then you're retarded. So if you like good beer, pick this up. And there you go. Review's over. I'm not going to do the whole spiel. Check me out on Facebook and shit. And yeah. Cheers.